Unsung heroes, guests, fellow Rotarians, welcome to the 19th annual A.B. Sawyer Youth Recognition Day, the Unsung Heroes program. It's a great day for the Metro Rotary Clubs of Louisville. It truly is one of the most important events on the Rotary calendar. This day represents a crystal ball for Rotary. It is an opportunity to see the future in the person of our unsung heroes. It is not exaggeration that they represent the future of our institutions and our communities. The Unsung Heroes program honors students whose high school experience has reflected dedication to service, working behind the scenes without intent or purpose of recognition. The recognition of these heroes is based upon the Rotary ideal of service above self, service to the community, and understanding of the broader significance of the popular expression, "There is no I in team." Our heroes affirm the fundamental and essential guiding principles of humanitarian service and the highest ethical standards, the common cause of Rotarians worldwide. The Youth Recognition Award also honors one of Rotary's heroes, A.B. Sawyer. Throughout his life, Mr. Sawyer worked to open doors of opportunity for young people. He never sought recognition. His satisfaction came from helping improve his community. These awards are presented in his name and in his spirit of service. It's always an honor and a privilege to have with us for Unsung Heroes program leadership from the school systems in Jefferson County. It provides context to who Hannah is and what she does. Don't think of the things you didn't get after praying. Think of the countless blessings God gave you without asking. The Hannah interpretation of this quote is service, particularly to the less fortunate and marginalized. The Mary Byron Project raises awareness of domestic and date violence. The St. Joseph of Arimathea Society provides Christian burials for the homeless, special need kids at Churchill Park School. Hannah is fully engaged on the Assumption campus as well, serving as a retreat leader and senior class officer. A Science National Honor Society member, Hannah will attend Spalding University this fall. A trait common to our heroes. Named as 2013 Kentucky Governor's Scholar, James wants to be either a Boilermaker, Purdue, or perhaps more appropriately, a big red bear. And y'all can figure out where that is. But he wants to study veterinary medicine. Hannah already was plenty involved around Seneca as newspaper layout editor, soccer team manager, and Beta Club president. So what did Hannah do? What else? She started a new club, Best Buddies. Best Buddies reaches out to students with disabilities, supporting them both socially and academically. As for Hannah's buddies, they have developed true and lasting friendships with Hannah. Hannah has her future sights high, with plans to join the Air National Guard and attend a regional college. Her ultimate goal continues the theme of helping others. Hannah hopes to be a Christian psychologist. Thank you. Jeffersontown High School. Owen keeps good company with the likes of former Secretary of Defense Rumsfeld, former FBI Director Sessions, and former CIA Director Gates. All are Eagle Scouts like Owen. They also, in some manner, held positions protecting citizens of the United States. Owen similarly aspires to a career in federal law enforcement following a 4-year stint at Eastern Kentucky University. Owen is here today, however, because he gets it done for J-Town High School and the J-Town community, mostly to the quietude of those who benefited. Whether a school open house, an American Red Cross blood drive, or his service in the Marine Corps, JROTC, things always go smoother when Owen is involved. Her name tells it all. She is a treasure to the Westport TAP community. A quick wit and contagious laugh endear her. A desire to help others engages her. Unyielding effort to excel defines her. Treasure serves as a school greeter, mistress of ceremonies for school events, and volunteer at Wayside Christian Mission. Predictably, she received the School Altruism Award. Treasure balances school activities with an almost full-time job and being an excellent mother to her son. This honor roll student, who motivates her classmates to excel, will continue her studies at U of L or U of K. So Treasure, who are you cheering for this Friday? The Academy for Individual Excellence. The Academy Dean provides this aptly unsung observation about Haley. I hear much more about Haley than from Haley. Haley did this, Haley helped me, etc. In addition to her personal stealth service projects, Haley is active in the school's community service group, which helps at Wayside Christian Mission. Haley also is involved in the theater club, in offstage roles as prop manager and stage manager. Haley is an outstanding student, but her career ambition still could be described as pie in the sky. She wants to be a pastry chef. Haley begins her quest at Sullivan University in the Culinary Studies program. Thank you. School. You know, understatement, I think, walks hand in hand with being unsung. Sierra's school counselor tells us that Sierra enjoys helping others. Understatement indeed. Kentucky Youth Assembly member, ESL peer tutor, and volunteer with Jewish Career and Vocational Services only hint of Sierra's extensive outreach. Sierra also has a love of language. This National Honor Society member studies Japanese, Chinese, and Arabic, and she plans to pursue a career in language after college. The overlap of Sierra's passion for language and service may best be explained by the observation of Nelson Mandela. If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his own language, that goes to his heart. Thank you. And heroes are dreamers. Ashley dreams of continuing her work with kids in a daycare setting. Dwayne Murray, Central High School. Who's the president-elect? With everything that Dwayne gets done in a week, he needs an 8-day clock. Football team, yearbook, orchestra, and volunteer in the main office at Central, extensive service at St. George's Community Center, an honor roll student, and he still brings service with a smile to his 2 jobs as manager trainee at McDonald's and team leader at KFC. Upbeat, positive, and always ready to help classmates, crossing items off his to-do list is reward enough for Dwayne. Dwayne has been admitted to UK. He wants to become an entrepreneur. I'm thinking a fast food restaurant chain called Dwayne's. St. Francis de Sales High School. The personal challenge slogan of Nike is "Just Do It." According to the DeSales College counselor, Patrick took that challenge one step further. He just does it, without seeking kudos or attaboys. The "it" includes 5 years of volunteering at Franciscan Shelter House, helping with fish fries, summer picnics, and benefit auctions at St. Bernard Parish, and serving as a student ambassador. His leadership, enthusiasm, and sincere desire to help his classmates have made Patrick an integral part of the DeSales community. A member of the National Honor Society, Patrick will do it next year at the University of Kentucky School of Pharmacy. Core values are guiding principles that dictate behavior and action. A core value embraced by Alexis is helping others, but only because it's the right thing to do, which leads to her unheralded involvement in service like working at soup kitchens, singing in her church choir, and mentoring freshman students. Another core value of Alexis is the price of achievement is hard work. Her work ethic has earned Alexis membership in Black Achievers, Who's Who DOS Class of 2014, and a leadership role among her fellow students. Understanding the core values of Alexis, it makes plain sense that she plans to study medicine, which she will do at U of L. Never give the microphone to that guy, okay? Ever. George Daly, DuPont Manual High School. George knows what he wants, and he has constructed an impressive resume to achieve his goal. George wants to be an officer in the military. Revealing about his resume, though, is that it's not all about George, it's all about service in his school and community. For example, George recognized the importance of physical fitness to his career aspirations. George didn't develop an individual workout regimen. He joined the Manual football team. George has taken a challenging course load in preparation for college, but he sharpens his academic focus by tutoring special needs students during his study hall. George's resume of service may best be summed up by this entry: Eagle Scout and Senior Patrol Leader. George hopes to receive an appointment to the Naval Academy or West Point. Elizabeth Dugan, Highlands Latin School. Determined, unselfish with her time, and motivated to make a difference, Elizabeth never seeks recognition, although it sometimes finds her. Elizabeth was selected for the 2013 Governor's Scholar School for the Arts, is parliamentarian for her schoolhouse, and was selected for Louisville's Business First Honors. Less trumpeted about Elizabeth is her work at the Lord's Kitchen, as a tour guide for the school's open house, and organizing a fundraiser through the Louisville Ballet for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Her active participation and positive attitude have garnered Elizabeth the respect and admiration of peers and faculty alike. Elizabeth is college-bound. The only variable is where. Every year, these bios are nothing compared to what we start with, which is extensive service. This is just a glimpse, so understand that, please. This is not the whole story by any means. Kelly Gray, Louisville Holy Cross, a guiding principle of Rotarians in what we think, say, and do is whether it will be beneficial to all concerned. Sign her up, President Randy, because it is that principle and not the shout-outs and recognition that motivate Kelly to do all she does, which is a lot. Kelly leads by example, but she carries a big club. Actually, many clubs is more accurate. Art, drama, environmental, and guildas are a sampler. This National Honor Society member also plays on the tennis team. Kelly is interested in obtaining a graduate degree in the medical field and will begin her particular journey at either Bellarmine University or U of L. Mackenzie Simpson, Iroquois High School. The enabling legislation for the Naval Junior ROTC program states its purpose: to instill in students the value of citizenship, service to school and community, and personal responsibility. Sounds like the recipe for an unsung hero, and it sounds like Mackenzie. Although this cadet has held every unit leadership position, it is her leadership and sacrifice and duty that make Mackenzie unsung. Mackenzie is part of the color guard for school events and is a server at her church. She also was a member of the cross-country team until a family call to duty required her to get a job. Mackenzie will follow the Iroquois ROTC motto, service before self, through a law enforcement career after attaining a degree in justice administration. Kayla Schaefer, J. Graham Brown School. When I tell you that Kayla is a dedicated volunteer for the Kentucky Humane Society and organized the Picture Your Pets with Santa event at school, you should know her education and career objective already. Major in biology as her entree into veterinary school. But Kayla's no trick pony when it comes to involvement in her school and community. Kayla helped reinvigorate the school's Beta Club, which led inexorably to her being president of the club. And she volunteers at Ronald McDonald House. Unseen by many, though, are the effort, enthusiasm, and results which Kayla brings to her work in the counseling office. Aman Mahmood, Kentucky Country Day. If actions speak louder than words, this hero is shouting. Beneficiaries of Aman's boundless energy but unrecognized involvement include Catholic Charities and a Pakistani flood relief organization for which she raised over $10,000. Aman is a varsity soccer player and team captain, and she has parlayed her skills from the speech and debate club into a service project, coaching the middle school team. While Aman's speech and debate skills have garnered her numerous awards at the state level, seemingly with the natural progression to being law, shadowing at University of Louisville Hospital has motivated her to a pre-med degree in college. Jack Ray, Louisville Collegiate School. It speaks volumes when a student's college counselor writes, "I put my entire reputation on this student. He is one of a kind and will enrich your campus." That's Jack. Jack gives meaning to that eponymous Broadway saying, "The show must go on," sometimes in an acting role, but more often behind the scenes working the production board or serving as stage manager. Jack has turned his love of theater into a vehicle for helping others. Jack has participated in numerous productions put on by Kids Acting Against Cancer, which raises money for cancer research. A member of the school golf team and student ambassador, Jack's biggest current challenge is deciding from among his admitted colleges, which includes DePaul University and its highly regarded theater school. Mercy Academy. Her senior counselor describes Lee not as a joiner, but as a doer. Lee is involved to make a difference, not to build a resume, but what a resume it is. National Honor Society and lacrosse team are representative of our activities at Mercy. Speaking of representative, Lee may be our elected representative someday. Lee's involvement in Kentucky Youth Assembly kindled a passion and interest in politics. Lee currently is writing a bill which she will present, advocate for, and defend before the Kentucky General Assembly. Lee, please remind them that there are 120, not 119 counties in Kentucky. She is undecided on her college destination, but it is certain she will make a difference wherever she goes. Emily Knopp, Portland Christian School. Joplin, Missouri was the birthplace of poet and writer Langston Hughes, the inspiration of many Thomas Hart Benton Americana paintings, and the location of a house which Emily helped build after an E5 tornado destroyed approximately 25% of Joplin in 2011. Described as a quiet but powerful leader, Emily pitches in at North Bullitt Christian Children's Church, Operation Shoebox, and props up the school drama department by organizing the props and serving as stage manager. Emily also has excelled as a three-sport student, earning a position on KHSAA honor roll team. Emily has her college choices narrowed to Bellarmine or Spalding universities, where she plans to study physical therapy. Madison Harley, Sacred Heart Academy. Madison lives her personal mantra, to whom much is given, much is expected. Combine that with career ambitions of Doctors Without Borders or the Peace Corps, and it is easy to understand why Madison is here today. Described as generous, bright, and enthusiastic, Madison is always ready to lend a helping hand, which may explain Madison's service trips to Appalachia, Nicaragua with Hand-in-Hand Ministries. Madison also spends time each week helping a refugee family and was a 4-year member of the Sacred Heart swim team. Sacred Heart's loss will be U of L's gain, which is where this 2013 Kentucky Governor's Scholar Program participant will major in bioengineering and pre-med. Alma Horovic, St. Francis School. Alma is described by our college advisor as gritty, which happens to be high praise because grit is a predictor of success. Alma's grit, if you will, is defined as perseverance and passion for long-term goals, working strenuously towards challenges, and maintaining interest over sustained periods despite failure. Alma shows her grit on the hockey field, taking a hard ball hit for the team without ever slowing down. Spending a summer as a camp counselor, a job not for the faint of heart, and corralling her classmates to focus on and be productive in their senior community service group. Alma celebrates her Bosnian heritage, except for Bosnians' love of accordion, and you can explain that, Alma. And she helps the newly emigrated through Kentucky Refugee Ministries. An extraordinarily gifted writer, Alma will attend a yet-to-be-named liberal arts college. Eric Vaucon, St. Xavier High School. Make each day your masterpiece. The inspired wisdom of Michelangelo? No, those would be the words of a basketball coach, John Wooden. Go figure. Though not a basketball player, Eric lives those words of Wooden robustly through an array of school and community activities. Eric often finds himself in leadership roles, such as president of the St. Joseph of Arimathea Society and International Thespian Society, but he is equally comfortable in the role of second fiddle, or perhaps more accurately, second trombone, in St. Xavier's pep, jazz, and concert bands. Eric also can be found serving as a National Honor Society tutor, assisting with Project Warm, I'm sure he was busy this year, or helping out at a nursing home. Recognized as a 2013 Kentucky Governor's Scholar, Eric will craft his college studies with an eye on the career with the FBI. Deshaun Wood, the Academy at Shawnee. Deshaun does not back away from challenge, this point being made through his passion for baseball. Deshaun does well what is arguably the most difficult thing to do in sports, hit a baseball. And he is a fan of the Red Sox. Enough said about challenges. The curse of the Bambino, you know? Anyway. Another passion of Deshaun, reading books, brings him here today. People who like to read like to be around books, and Deshaun makes that happen as an aide to the school librarian. His substantial contribution to most everything that goes on in the library benefits the entire school, but largely goes unrecognized. Deshaun will pursue both of his passions at Indiana University Southeast with the goal of obtaining a master's degree in library science. Megan Elzer, Valley High School. In commenting on the unsung role of nurses, poet Maya Angelou observed, "They may forget your name, but they will never forget how you made them feel." According to her school counselor, Megan does not have a need to be sung. She thrives on helping others. Her work in SAD and service at the Franciscan Shelter House bear this out. But it is her ambition to become a nurse that best exemplifies the helping hand of Megan. She has completed her clinicals for nurse aid certification, and she teaches hygiene practices to elementary and middle school students. Megan will pursue her nursing degree at Northern Kentucky University. Jordan Russell, Valor Traditional Academy. Track and field captain, Dare to Care, and fundraising for the Wounded Warrior Project are just the beginning of Jordan's story. Jordan also is involved in the drama clubs and serves as Beta Club president. Less known about Jordan is her significant commitment to tutoring elementary students. And what a difference Jordan has made with her understudies. Not only have the students shown significant improvement academically, but Jordan has become their role model. Even with all her involvement at Valor, Jordan has a part-time job. Bellarmine University and UK are the front runners for this talented student. Haley Howard, Walden School. Not only is Haley unsung, she is mentoring middle school students to embrace that status through her school project. The project actually is coaching volleyball, but in Haley's words, "My objective is to teach the girls to understand that you can accomplish something great by working as a team." Haley walks the talk. As a four-year member of the Key Club and participant in Kiva, a micro-lending organization in third world countries, Haley has rounded out her high school career with varsity letters in volleyball and track and award-winning scholastic photography. Haley plans to formalize her gift for teaching by majoring in education. Michael G. Mutumba, Western High School. Michael has confronted dislocation and adversity unlike few his age, and he has used his background as a path to service. Born in the Republic of Congo, Michael and his family were forced by civil war to immigrate, first to Mozambique and then to the United States. English was not part of Michael's repertoire when he arrived. He now provides translation services in his community and is an ambassador at ESL Newcomer Academy. Though he experienced the isolation of discrimination in Mozambique, he is a valued member of the Western community, playing volleyball and soccer and serving as junior class officer. This honor roll student currently is attending U of L as part of the Western Early College program. He hopes to move into U of L's pre-med program. Whitefield Academy. Victoria, it doesn't fit the bio. What can I say? Being further away from the line, this comes as no surprise, actually. It comes further away from the limelight than Ecuador, where Victoria participated in a mission trip with her church. Mission trips to New Jersey and North Carolina have placed Victoria similarly outside the glare of notoriety. That's okay with Victoria, though, because her purpose is to serve others, and she does it quietly and with great humility. Victoria also serves by leadership in her school work and school activities. School honor roll, tennis team, and drama club are but three examples. Respected and admired by her teachers and classmates, Victoria will major in education at Bellarmine University. Chandler, Youth Performing Arts School. Michael makes the proverbial lights bright for almost everyone involved in the school's theater productions except himself. Michael plays a lead role, but only backstage, in technical theater design and production. He also played a support role to his quarterback and running backs, helping them make the big plays as offensive guard for the football team. Michael gets it done for others through his involvement in Boy Scouts of America, organizing fundraisers for families, and mentoring younger students. Michael's dream is to own a business specializing in automotive mechanics. Michael will build the set for that particular production at University of Florida or Carson Newman University. Yeah. Alan Crooms, Unsung Hero Committee Chair and Vice President. Gabriel Iannone, Presentation Academy. 20th century artist Martha Graham observed that dance is the hidden language of the soul. Gabriel is a dancer, and her dancing speaks of the passion, commitment, and effort she brings to everything she does. Teaching dance to children, telling the Prez story to prospective students, and participating in St. Raphael Vacation Bible School are examples. Regardless of the venue, Gabriel shows the same energy and enthusiasm you would see in her dance routines for the Prez dance team. The denominator common to many of Gabriel's activities is teaching. The positive influence of teachers has inspired Gabriel to this career choice. She will officially begin learning to teach this fall at University of Louisville. Alexander Dugan, Trinity High School. Humility is not thinking less of yourself, it is thinking of yourself less. This perspective is echoed about Alex by his college counselor. Alex is committed to helping others and giving back from the blessings he realizes he has. He remains humble, a great young man. Alex tutors students, he is on the cross-country team, and he plays a leadership role in Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Trinity always puts its best foot forward for its elementary school open house, and Alex has received the call from administration for that effort. Although his passion is motocross, Alex may have to throttle back on his riding this fall as he takes on the challenging engineering curriculum at U of L. Balakis, Wagner High School. Brian is all in when he becomes involved in any organization or undertakes a project. And average is not part of Brian's DNA. 100% is his baseline. Brian is athletic director for the class of 2014, which earns him honoraria like cleaning the campus and keeping score at football and soccer games. Similarly important but unnoticed are his service as peer tutor and volunteer at Wayside Christian Mission. On the other hand, Brian happens to be a front runner, at least when it comes to running cross country. Brian's service and achievement have been recognized with selection to the 2013 Kentucky Governor's Scholars Program. Brian will get down to business in college, majoring in international business. Thank you. Taffel, I don't have all these names. Bill Taffel, Unsung Hero Committee Chair.
Mary Matheny.
Mary Matheny. Okay. Christina Nicole Cooper, Evangel Christian School. Band, cross-country, and mission trips are extracurricular and service activities of Nikki that capture her unsungness. These are collective efforts where the whole is infinitely greater than the sum of its parts. There are no solo performances on a mission trip. Nikki's guidance director writes that despite obstacles in her path, Nikki is involved, she gets the job done, and all for the betterment of the school and greater community. You can also find Nikki on the softball field, editing the yearbook, or helping out at Wayside Christian Mission. Campbellsville University is the next stop for this honor roll student. Thank you. Williams, Fairdale High School. If it is true that teachers most effective and influential in our lives are those who take our hand, open our mind, and touch our heart, then Nikki should thrive in her intended career in education. According to her senior counselor, Nikki has a passion to help those who can't always help themselves. She does this through education-themed activities such as peer tutoring with students with disabilities and a program near and dear to the hearts of Rotarians, Everyone Reads. An honor roll student and Metro Youth Advocate, Nikki also works part-time. Nikki will pursue a degree in education at JCTC and University of Louisville. Alexandria Heston, Liberty High School. According to the school counselor, Alex willingly accepts leadership roles at Liberty, but she always has time to help other students or take on a new project. President of the student body, organizer of a student talent show, senior representative, unofficial mentor to new students. You get the idea. Leader, second fiddle. Alex volunteers at Louisville Zoo and Camp Crooked Creek and is a passionate fundraiser for causes ranging from Susan G. Komen to Pennies for Patients. Alex has been accepted to that Sweet 16 school in Lexington. She has yet to decide on an area of focus. Caroline Will, Louisville Male High School. Walk a mile in Carolyn's shoes, and this year you would be the eyes and hands for another student who suffered a debilitating seizure. Carolyn is his scribe and reader, always patient and encouraging. Her shoes also would take you to the Student Senate, the tennis courts as a team member, and males' AP classrooms. Caroline is active with her church, where she sings in the choir. She occasionally is caught by the limelight, but more often, Caroline's significant time and effort are only seen in finished form, like the school yearbook. Caroline aspires to a degree in education. University of Kentucky is her chosen venue.
Ooh, there we go.
Traditional school. Whether peer tutoring at Moore, participating in the French club, or tending to the details of a track meet as track team manager, Margreta is committed to getting the job done and done well. Her school counselor adds, Margreta brings out the best in others, and she serves as a leader in our school. In addition to her school activities, Margreta serves as a counselor for kids at Wesley Community House and was involved in planning a community garden. Margreta wants to make a career of service to others as a registered nurse, which she will begin at Spalding University or JCTC. Chastity Ritchie, South Park Tap. Great student, works hard, encourages others. 6 words say a lot, but not enough about Chastity. Chastity enthusiastically contributes her time and talents to her school and community through peer tutoring, the Student Technology Leadership Program, and volunteering at Kentucky Railway Museum. Chastity has transformed the obstacles in her life to the foundation as a role model for her classmates, motivating them to give their all and do their best. Though Chastity does not solicit praise for her achievements, she has been recognized as the outstanding student for South Park TAP. JCTC will welcome Chastity this fall as she begins pursuit of a degree in nursing. Casey Manning, Southern High School. Casey is always cooking up something, literally. She is an 11-ribbon winner in the culinary division at the Kentucky State Fair. Much of what Casey cooks up is involvement in service projects, though, like Red Cross blood drives, church nursery, and Southern High School homecomings. Whatever the project or event, Casey is in it to make it better and without a thought of how she may benefit. Casey is as adept on the tennis court as she is in the kitchen, receiving a varsity letter. A National Honor Society member, Casey has a clear vision of her future, a degree in biology from U of L and then optometry school. Hannah Smith, Butler Traditional High School. Hannah hits it out of the park for Butler. As a member of the varsity softball team, she won the Softball Offense Award. She also hits it out of the park as a peer tutor for special needs students and as a volunteer on mission trips to Haiti and as a passionate leader of Butler's Best Buddies chapter. Writes her senior counselor. Hannah brings out the best in people. She always gives 110%, and she provides praise to others. And Hannah is always there when she is needed. She has perfect attendance in high school. A National Honor Society member, we may next see Hannah on the diamond for University of Louisville. Pleasure Ridge Park High School. Vince Lombardi famously said, "It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up." This life lesson wrapped in a football metaphor speaks of Megan, who has faced the challenge of getting back up and has done so with steely determination to turn obstacles into accomplishment. Megan's work ethic and contagious personality have made her an ambassador for PRP, a star volunteer in the counseling office, and a role model for her classmates. When she is not assisting parents and fellow students, Megan is pursuing an honors program curriculum. Megan is deciding between JCTC and U of L for a pre-law major. So you out there, the U of L's and the JCTCs, you need to work on it. Thank you. It's East Louisville. Rotary Club of East Louisville. Yeah, you stay. You're okay. Renee Rust Yarmouth, past president, and Chet Watson, Unsung Hero Committee. Sarah Wilder, Ballard High School. Sarah's had her share of limelight moments, such as a standout field hockey player, class valedictorian, and National Art Honor Society member. It is what the limelight has missed, the countless hours spent by Sarah on the Dance Maroon Pediatric Oncology fundraiser and her volunteer hours at Family Shelter House in the YMCA that makes Sarah an unsung hero. Sarah's proverbial fingerprints were all over the Dance Maroon, from planning to marketing to co-chairing the event, which raised over $79,000 for the kids. An integral part of the Ballard community, Sarah will take her many talents to Bellarmine University, where she will major in exercise science. Cicely Bowling, Christian Academy. Superstar chef Thomas Keller asks understudies a simple but profound question. What will your legacy be? Keller's purpose is to cause his understudies to ponder their life every day, how they are going to live it, and how they are going to contribute to the lives of others. Cicely gets it. Gets the legacy question, with over 600 service hours through National Honor Society, ministry at Southeast Christian Church, and working in the school office. A talented musician, Cicely shares this talent by giving viola lessons. The Thomas Keller reference also has relevance to Cicely. Her dream is to own a bakery. She plans to study finance and culinary arts in college. In the meantime, she's busy developing her own cookie recipes. Jenna Chady, the Christian Educational Consortium. This hero does service the Rotary way. Jenna is a Salvation Army bell ringer and vice president of the CEC Rotary Interact Club, a Rotary organization that carries out 2 service projects annually. One helps the school and community, the other promotes international understanding. It took more than Rotary Interact and bell ringing for Jenna to complete over 1,100 service hours as a high school student. She participated on 3 mission trips to Nicaragua and visits nursing home residents. Jenna brings her A game, literally, to her schoolwork as well. She may take her academic firepower to U of L, wherever she lands this fall. Her ultimate goal is a degree in medicine. Blake Winstell, Eastern High School. Blake may be unsung for much of what he does around Eastern, but the administration sings his praises as a tech doctor when it comes to the school's most important complex computer issues. Blake isn't just about iOS and DOS, though. He helped found the school's hunting and fishing club, is a member of the National Honor Society, and is part of a very active church youth group. A positive force and resource for classmates who need help with their studies, Blake takes that tech doctor moniker seriously. He plans to get a PhD in computer science with a backup, and not the cloud version, in business. The Unsung 2014. Our 40th president, Ronald Reagan, observed that there is no limit to the amount of good you can do if you don't care who gets the credit. President Reagan surely could have been speaking about our unsung heroes. I would like to recognize the counselors, faculty, principals, parents, family members, and other guests of our unsung heroes who came today, who have given support and inspiration to our heroes, who certainly are their heroes. Please stand and get a round of applause. Special thanks also to the following for making our Unsung Heroes program possible. To the Metro Louisville Rotary Clubs for making this event possible. COSAR Charities for underwriting a portion of the event. And special thanks to our additional sponsors, Actors Theater of Louisville, Fraser International History Museum, Kentucky Derby Museum, Kentucky Opera, Kentucky Show, Louisville Bats, Louisville Science Center, Louisville Zoo, Muhammad Ali Center, Skyline Chili, and Texas Roadhouse. Thank you all for what you do. I am told to tell the heroes to please remain